Iron Man is actually a Doctor Doom variant. Let's get to the bottom of this. One of the biggest questions Marvel fans have going into Avengers Doomsday is what is the true origin of Doctor Doom and why does he look just like Tony Stark? Well, here's what we officially know so far. Doctor Doom is actually from the Fantastic Four's universe, Earth 828. We saw references to Latveria, which he presumably is already ruling, and in the post-credit scene, we get our first glimpse at Doctor Doom's green hood, and we also see Franklin Richards reaching for his hands before probably being abducted. And it makes total sense for Doctor Doom to be from this universe. After all, in the comics, Reed Richards and Doctor Doom have one of the greatest rivalries, and it will be perfectly set up for them to continue this rivalry in Avengers Doomsday. But the question has been lingering around all over the internet is, why does Doctor Doom look just like Tony Stark? Now, Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doctor Doom is not just any publicity stunt. There will absolutely be an in-universe explanation as to why they look the same. And let's be honest, we're all waiting for the moment that Peter Parker comes face to face with his former mentor, now to realize that he is the villain they have to face. At first I thought that Doctor Doom would just be an Iron Man variant, but this idea does not really hit because it feels like just an evil Iron Man and doesn't really do justice to his iconic legacy in the comics as Doctor Doom. So then it hit me, what if it's actually the other way around? What if Iron Man all along was a Doctor Doom variant? Now, I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. In Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark meets his father in 1970 when his parents were expecting a child, and presumably this was Tony Stark. But in the comics, things were not exactly this way. In 2013, in the secret origin of Tony Stark, it was revealed that Tony Stark was actually adopted. The Stark's real son was named Arno, and Tony was brought in to cover it up. And the MCU never touched on this twist, but what if in Avengers Doomsday they actually introduce it? But it gets even crazier. But what if the child that the Starks adopted wasn't just anyone, but was actually Victor Von Doom? And now bear with me, think about it like this. On Earth 616, Victor Von Doom was born in Latveria, but considering the poor state of living in this dictatorship, his struggling mother secretly sent him away for a better future. And then the Starks adopted him, renamed him to Anthony Edward Stark, and gave him the life that eventually turned him into Iron Man, the hero who would save the universe from Thanos. But in another universe, Earth 828, things did not roll the same way. Victor Von Doom was never adopted, and he grew up in Latveria, and he endured poverty and loss. He lost his mother to Mephisto, and he studied both science and sorcery and rose to power as the Doctor Doom we know from the comics. So instead of Doom being a Tony Stark variant, Iron Man himself was always a Doctor Doom variant. And this perfectly sets up Doctor Doom as he was in the comics, and it ties back to the ending of Avengers Endgame, revealing Iron Man's true origin, taking his emotional ending to chaos. Doctor Doom's motives will be explored in Avengers Doomsday, and I will theorize this further in a future video, but to sum things up, Doctor Doom will come to Earth 616 or Earth 1999-99, however you want to call it, and he will discover that in this universe, his variant was a praised hero known as Iron Man that was loved as the world's greatest hero and served as the universe's anchor being, as I mentioned in my previous video. And this will remind him of his own legacy and his destiny to be the savior. As I mentioned in my previous video, Doctor Doom will stabilize Earth 616 by replacing his deceased anchor being, and he'll reveal to the Avengers who he truly is and why he believes he's destined to quote-unquote save the multiverse from its imminent destruction, which in his mind is to merge the entire multiverse into one universe, one world, battle world. And if that wasn't crazy enough, Doctor Strange will actually be his main accomplice, as according to reports, he will be working with Doctor Doom in this film. And do y'all remember the 14,605 futures he saw in Avengers Infinity War? Well, maybe, just maybe, he chose the one where not only the universe would be saved from Thanos, but the entire multiverse would be saved. He knew the secret origins of Tony Stark, he knew he was actually a Doctor Doom variant, and he knew that eventually Doctor Doom would come to save the multiverse. And this is what he was preparing the Avengers for the whole time. So what do y'all think of this theory? Was Iron Man really a Doctor Doom variant? What are Doctor Doom's motives? And did Doctor Strange know all along? Let me know in the comments, and I encourage y'all to argue with me because I read every single one of them. And if you guys made it this far, you guys are clearly real Marvel fans, so make sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this, because we will be covering all the way up to Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, and my personal favorite comic book film adaptation, Avengers Secret Wars. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay blessed.